Hi, welcome to the PrismERP technical demonstration. Today we are going to learn how to add a market return and market return delivery in PrismERP. A market returns means when a customer or market sends products back to the supplier and we record those return items back into the system. So let's go ahead and create one. To start, navigate to the sales menu and click on the new market return page. This is the market return creation page. Now let's begin with the basic information. Select the party type, whether this will be a customer, vendor, or any other type. Then select the vendor. Set the return date and delivery date. I'm going to keep the default date. Select the salesperson. If applicable, you can add multiple salesperson here. Now select the inventory. Choose the branch under which this return will be recorded. Here we can select the return purpose from the available list. There could be multiple reasons behind a market return. A product could be expired or damaged. There could be a wrong delivery or a price mismatch. Let's select the reason. We can also add a purpose for the market return. Select center and project if applicable. I'm going to skip this for now. Now we move to the product section. First, select the product. Enter the quantity. Click Add. The system has automatically calculated the total value. Enter if there's any special instructions related to the return process. Here we can select cash return or AR adjustment depending on how the return will be handled. Cash return means we give money back to the supplier for the returned goods. AR adjustment means instead of giving cash, we adjust the return amount with what the supplier owes us, so it is adjusted in their account balance. Let's say we are going to return this much, and the rest of the amount will be adjusted later. Once everything is completed, click Save. We have created a new market return. This is the market return list. You can use the search panel to find and filter out a specific one. If you set this to backdate, you can view all the previous market returns from here. In market return, we can track the status step by step and update it as the process moves forward. When you first create the return, the system will keep it as pending, which means it is still waiting for review or approval. Then once we start working on it, we can change it to start progress, which means the return process is officially begun. After everything is checked and completed, we can update the status to completed. If the return is not valid or gets rejected during verification, we can set it to rejected. And finally, after everything related to the market return is done and no further action is required, we can mark it as closed. If we click on this return, the details page would open. Here we can view all the basic information and delivery details. We can also add attachments if needed. We can switch to the accountant view to see how the return is reflected from the accounting side. We can preview the record and download reports in different formats whenever required. We have created a market return, and now it's time to add a market return delivery. Market return delivery is basically the process where we send the already created market return back to the vendor in the system. From the delivery option, click on the Add Market Return Delivery. Most of the information linked with the original return entry has been uploaded by the system. Set the delivery date. I'm going to keep the default date. Select sale order and center if applicable. I'm going to skip this for now. Select the inventory and enter an additional description if required and click Save. We have added a market return delivery. It will appear on the voucher list, delivery voucher list. Navigate to the supply chain menu and click on this deliveries option. This is our newly created market return delivery. It's in pending state. Let's change the status from pending to completed. If you click on the record number, it would open the details view. Here you can see the general view, accountant view. If any serial is assigned, we can see it here. We can preview and download reports in multiple formats. So that's it for market return and market return delivery today. Thanks for watching. Bye.